G'day, today's homebrew day. I haven't put a video up for a long time, but today I'm making a wash because I have the still over here and I want to run the still next week. So today I'm going to show you how I make a wash. Alright, now first of all I've cleaned everything here. This has got sanitizer in it at the moment. All this stuff is in here clean. Like this is all cleaning solution here at the moment, and what I'm going to do shortly is rinse all that stuff off, tip the sanitizer into that one and get everything sanitized there as well. I'm also making a beer at the same time, so I haven't got any grains today, so I'm just going to do a kit that I have here. I'm using my Robo Brew at the moment to heat up water because I'm in my shed. I don't have a hot water system, so I thought why not take advantage of the Robo Brew and then I'll use that as a hot water system today. I'm just heating this water up here at the moment to 80 degrees because I need to get a temperature of around 40 degrees to get the sugar and everything to dissolve in my for my wash for the spirits. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'll come back shortly when I've got got everything in the sterilizer and ready to go. These instructions I just keep handy while I'm doing this. It has been a while since I've made a wash actually. But on the instructions here it says 23 litres of water at 40 degrees. So look for a 23 litre mark, which is, I've marked it with a pen there, so I know where it is. At 40 degrees, this goes up to 40 degrees, this thermometer, so we should be right. Now, what I'll do is I've got 20 litres of water in here. Obviously I won't need all of that, but what I'll do is I'll add 3 litres of cold water, 3 litres of hot water, and at a time, and we'll go from there. As you can see, there's still a bit of foam in there from the sanitizer I used. It's a non-rinse sanitizer, so it's not too important whether you worry about that or not. I've sanitized my spoon, hydrometer, all that stuff. There's my scissors and everything are all sanitized in the bucket there still. Don't need them at the moment, so I'll just leave them in there. The longer they spend in the sanitizer, the better, I guess. So I'll start off. I'll just get 3 litres out of here. It's a bit of a slow process. I'll do a couple, then I'll turn it off, and we'll go. I'll finish it off, and then come back when I've got all this done. There's 2. This is going to be a slow process, but she'll be alright. I normally run a hose from my sink, but I haven't sanitized my big hose, my longer hose, and I really don't want to do it. Alright, so I'll just keep doing that until I get it to the right temperature, and I'll be back in a second, and I'll show you what happens. I've got a thermometer here I sanitize and I use, and I got it to 40.1, which is perfect, which is what I was looking for. Now I've got 8 kilos of sugar. It's black and gold sugar. Any old sugar will do. And that goes in. I really should have brought my rubbish bin over, but I'll do that in a minute. My helper here might go and get it for me, but let's see. So just tip all these in. 8 kilos. Black and gold sugar. Aldi sugar, doesn't matter, just white sugar. Thank you, helper. Okay, now, as you can see, it's gone up to 28 litres now, but that's okay. Sterilise spoon, and we start stirring this thick, sugary mixture. So we have to just stir this until it's all dissolved. And once it's all dissolved, I'll come back and I'll show you what the next step is. Righto, now I stop feeling that it's gritty on the bottom of the bucket now. So we're nearly there. Alright, now let's check our temperature again. Like I said, this is sanitised, so it's not too bad. Our turbo yeast. Righto, it's at 36 degrees now. Read my instructions properly. It says Stir and dissolve until it reaches 26 to 36 degrees. Add yeast and stir. So, we'll get the turbo yeast out here. I use the Still Spirit turbo yeast. I find it works great. There's a lot of recipes out there where you can just use baker's yeast, tomato paste, and stuff like that, which is fine. You know, if you want to do that, you go for your life. I find I get a good result with this, so I tend to just use this. So. Now we're stirring this in. This has got to be all stirred up as well. It's pretty thick. Comes out in clumps in the barrel. Have a good stir. So that yeast has got yeast nutrient and stuff in it, because basically yeast doesn't like just plain sugar. You need to get a nutrient there to start it and feed it a little bit before it'll attack the sugar completely. And what I do, now some people do this after 24 hours, some people do it straight away. I do it straight away because then I don't have to muck around. I just leave this sit now for a week, and I'll come back next weekend and run it through the still. So the only thing you have to do is 24 hours prior, put your clearing agent in, put part A of your clearing agent in, wait an hour, put part B in, let it sit for another 24 hours. And away you go. So that's pretty thick in the bottom of that when you buy it. So I've just loosened it all up and got it all nice and liquidy. Now this stuff makes a bloody mess. Try not to flick it around too much, and it sticks like shit to a blanket to everything. We've got that open. Just want to get it all in there. As you can see, it just makes it go black straight away. Charcoal, it's just charcoal and liquid. The yeast doesn't mind it. I don't seem to have any adverse effects from it. It's got a bit of sterilised paper towel here. Well, it sterilises paper towel is. Just trying to clean up edges of the thing, otherwise it makes it black. It's bastard of a thing. And that's it. Now this lid doesn't actually go on super tight to start with. I usually just leave it rest there, just like that, for the first probably 24 hours, because it gets a lot of action going in the when it starts fermenting, and it gets pretty fucking wild. But what I've got here is my airlock. I'll put the airlock in. I'll put the cap on it for a second. I've got just sterilising agent in this barrel here, and I just want to pour a bit into this up to the fill line. Righto. Of course I've overfilled the bastard, as usual. Alright, that'll do the job. The cap on that. And that's it. We'll leave it like that for a week now. Like I say, I've already put the charcoal and that in there, so that I don't have to do anything else now. What I do use is electric blanket. It is winter at the moment. Well, it's actually spring, but it gets down to like 2 degrees in the night time still. So we'll once it starts working, once it cools down a bit, because I don't want it to keep that temperature the whole time. I want it to keep it around 20, 24, 25 degrees. I find it works pretty well for me. And then yeah, away we go. If you actually hold the lid down tight here for a second, you'll see the airlock start working straight away. It just starts. This turbo yeast is fantastic. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'm Dave, and this is how I make my wash. Cheers.